Hi, welcome to Ivy's Fortress. My name is Ashante. I'm your reader and friend. Today's read aloud is going to be a little bit different because I am reading a book that I'm reading for the first time with you guys. So if you know this book, great, grab it and let's go read it together. But before we get started and get in the groove, we have to sing our friends song. So get your friends' fingers ready and we'll sing in 3, 2, 1, go. Friends, friends, 1, 2, 3. All my friends are here with me. You're my friend and you're my friend. You're my friend, you're all my friends. Friends, friends, 1, 2, 3. All my friends are here with me. Yay! I feel it in my heart that you guys are learning this song and really getting used to the rhythm of it. So keep on trying every time you see a video. You'll master it sooner than you know. Today's book is I Am Loved by Nikki Giovanni and illustrated by Bryan. This book is also unique because it is a book of poems. And I hope that you can stay tuned because I have content planned in the future to talk about poems and we can create them together. So hold that note when you ask, what are poems? What does that mean? Trust me, I'll explain soon. But for today, we're going to discover what they are by a national and a globally renowned poet, Nikki Giovanni. Here I'm going to read the inner cover, and it says, I reflect the strengths of my people, and for that alone I am loved. I'm sure you're loved too, especially if you reach this video. And I know I am loved by many people in my family and amongst my friends. I'm going to read this part of the inner cover as well. There is nothing more important to a child than to feel loved. Don't you agree? And this gorgeous gathering of poems written by Nikki Giovanni celebrates exactly that. These verses have been hand-selected by Newbery honoree Bryan, who, with his masterful flourish of color, shape, and movement, has added a visual song to the one these poems sing to young and old, parent and child, grandparent and friend alike. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. Yay! I love being loved. It excites me, it makes me feel good. I am loved. It says poems. The artwork is just so beautiful. It's bright, colorful, and fluid. It reminds me of mornings where I wake up and I smell my favorite breakfast. Because I wrote a poem for you because you are my little boy. I wrote a poem for you because you are my darling daughter. And in this poem, I sang a song that says, as time goes on, I am you and you are me, and that's how life goes on. Leaves. This picture looks familiar. I think I know where we saw it. It's the cover. The cover art is actually in our book. Interesting. Leaves. On a rainy day, when I'm sitting in a tree, looking for a friend, I hope you'll be the one. Standing at the root, holding out your arms to gently catch my fall. Well, I hope she doesn't fall out the tree. Wild flowers. We are like a field of wild flowers, unpollinated, swaying against the wind. Dew sparkling, buds bursting, we await the drying day. Let's not gain the notice of the woman with the large straw basket. Right here. Autumn will come anyway. Let us continue our dance beneath the sun. That's a beautiful poem about the wildflowers. Quilts for Sally Sellers. Like a fading piece of cloth, I am a failure. No longer do I cover tables filled with food and laughter. My seams are frayed, my hems falling, my strength no longer able to hold the hot and cold. I wish for those first days when just woven I could keep water from seeping through, repel stains with the tightness of my weave, dazzle the sunlight with my reflection. I grow old, though pleased with my memories, the task I can no longer complete, are balanced by the love of the task gone past. I offer no apology, only this plea. When I am frayed and stained and drizzled at the end, please someone cut a square and put me in a quilt, that I might keep some child warm. And some old person with no one else to talk to will hear my whispers and cuddle near. And keep in mind, just because something is old or worn or vintage doesn't mean it no longer has abuse. It just needs a new home. A Song of a Blackbird for Caroline Rogers, October 4th, 2010. We look for words: intelligent, intense, chocolate, warm, ambitious, cautious, to describe a person. We design monuments, the pyramids, the Taj Mahal, the Lincoln Memorial, the Empire State Building, the Wrigley Building, coffins, to say someone was loved. We sing a sad blues song. We sing a river, no bridge song. We sing a song of a blackbird to say you will be missed. 3/4 time. Dance with me, dance with me. We are the song, we are the music. Dance with me. Waltz me, twirl me, do-si-do please. Peppermint twist me, Philly squeeze. Cha-cha-cha, tango, two-step two, cakewalk, Charleston, boogaloo. Dance with me, all night long. We are the music, we are the song. Kidnap poem. Ever been kidnapped by a poet? If I were a poet, I'd kidnap you. Put you in my phrases and meter, you to Jones Beach or maybe Coney Island, or maybe just to my house. Lyrics and lilacs, dash you in the rain, blend into the beach to complement my sea. Play the lyre for you, ode you with my love song, anything to win you. Wrap you in the red, black, green, show you off to my mama, and yeah, if I were a poet, I'd kidnap you. Kids are beautiful things. Children are beautiful people to write poems about. I've even wrote a few myself. Paula the cat. Paula the cat, not thin nor fat, is as happy as house cats can be. She reads and she writes with all the delights of intelligent cats up a tree. Tired of the view, she chose to pursue a fate unbeknownst to the crowd. Finding a boat locked up in a moat, she boarded and shouted out loud, I'm Paula the cat, not thin nor fat, as happy as house cats can be. But now I've the urge for my spirit to surge, and I shall go off to sea. That's kind of how I feel in my life right now. I usually like to play everything by the rules, but when I have a future unknown and a present unknown, it makes me a little scared. But now in this moment, I have the courage to be whoever I want to become. So, just like the cat, and cats don't like water, get on your boat and start sailing on your way to your destiny. with your parents' permission. No heaven. How can there be heaven? No heaven. When rain falls gently on the grass, when sunshine scampers across my toes, when corn bakes into bread, when wheat melts into cake, when shadows cool and owls call and little finches eat upside down, how can there be no heaven? When tears comfort, when dreams caress, when you smile at me. Okay, this poem is about a mirror, but I'm gonna cover it because I don't want you guys looking right back into the camera. I am a mirror, I reflect the grass of my mother, the tenacity of my grandmother, the patience of my grandfather, the sweat of my great-grandmother, the hope of my great-grandfather, the songs of my ancestors, the prayers of those on the auction block, the bravery of those in the middle passage. I reflect the strengths of my people, and for that alone, I am loved. I think we heard that earlier on the inside cover. Do the Rosa Parks, a song in rhythm. Now, I don't know the tune to this song, but we're gonna make up a tune for the sake of singing this poem. Do the Rosa Parks say no, no, no? Do the Rosa Parks throw your hands in the air? Do the Rosa Parks say no, no? Do the Rosa Parks tell them that's not fair? Somebody's lying, Rosa Parks him. Somebody's crying, Rosa Parks her. Shame the bad, comfort the good. Do the Rosa Parks just like she would. Sit down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sit down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do the Rosa Parks all over town. Do the Rosa Parks. The end. Okay. On the back it reads, in this poem I sing a song that says as time goes on, I am you and you are me, and that's how life goes on. That was in the first poem we read, Because. Now I'm going to read the inside back cover, and it's about the author and the illustrator. We call these short biographies. We'll talk about that another time too. Nikki Giovanni never dreamed of being a writer. She dreamed of discovering something no one else had thought of. And that's why she became a poet. Because they put things together in no ways no one else does. And no one does it quite like Nikki. As a recipient of 7 NAACP Image Awards, a Maya Angelou Lifetime Achievement Award, and the very first Rosa L. Parks Woman of Courage Award, to name a few. Nikki is one of the most revered and admired poets of our time. Her books include Chasing Utopia, Rosa, which won a Coretta Scott King Award for Best Illustration, Hip Hop Speaks to Children, the collected poetry of Nikki Giovanni, Quilting the Black-Eyed Pea, and The Sun is So Quiet. Her first collaboration with Bryan. She currently lives in Virginia, teaching as a distinguished professor at Virginia Tech. And Bryan grew up to the sound of his mother singing from morning to night, and he has shared the joy of song with children ever since. Newbery honoree for Freedom Over Me, which also received 2 Coretta Scott King honors. He also has been the recipient of the Coretta Scott King Virginia Hamilton Lifetime Achievement Award and the Laura Ingalls Wilder Award. He has also been a Mayhill Arbuthnot Lecturer, Kirkus Award finalist, and the recipient of countless other awards and recognitions. His books include Sail Away, Beautiful Blackbird, Beat the Story Drum, Pum Pum, Let It Shine, Bryan's Book of Poets, and What a Wonderful World. He lives in Islesford, one of the Cranberry Isles off the coast of Maine. That's about our author and illustrator. So, to finish up, I want to talk about courage. I mentioned it, and the inside back cover, the biographies about our authors, mentioned it as well. Courage is a very unique trait to carry every single day. It tells us to go out on faith and trust our inner knowing of what to do in life. That may not be the exact definition when you open up a dictionary, but one thing about me, Ashante, I will never do anything conventionally, which means I will never do anything according to norm. So when you have courage to do the things that you want to achieve, maybe nobody has ever done them before. Maybe there's something you never saw yourself doing, like Nikki Giovanni, but you have a mission in mind of what you want to achieve. So go ahead and build up that courage. Trust who you are, what you want to do, and how you want to become it, and stick to it, because you know you best, and only you can achieve your dreams. So, before we finish, I want to sing a little song about courage, because this figure in my life had the most courage I ever have known, and his name is Jesus. So, let's sing a song, Jesus Loves You, and if you know it, come on, sing along with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones do he belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me, for the Bible tells me so. That's a song I sing whenever I need courage, because Jesus did some very courageous things. And hopefully next time I can find a story that Jesus lived, or a story from his lifetime that I can share with you guys to help you have courage on your journey of life too. That's all I have today, and I hope to see you next time. For now, goodbye and see you later.